April here in the Solomon Islands, and we're finding that the weather here follows the same trend pretty much every day. So glorious sunshine in the morning, sometimes a little bit overcast, and then the rain starts almost exactly at 1 o'clock most days. So to make use of the sunshine, we've ditched school for the morning and we're off to Munda. Our first stop was Agnes Lodge. It is kind of nice, isn't it?
Look at the gardens all around the house, the bungalow.
So we're just going to go to the police station just to let the police know that we're here. So, because as soon as we're here, everyone's going to notice and people start chatting about, and then they worry about COVID-19 and all that stuff. So we'll just head it off before they, before anyone starts worrying.
It was a good idea to make ourselves known earlier rather than later. Shopping in Munda. Not a lot of choice. Go Magnums. My gosh, we found that in the metropolis of Munda. There's Reef enjoying his paddle pop. Yum, yum, yum. The Munda attraction we wanted to visit was the Peter Joseph World War II Museum. But to get there, we had to jump in a local taxi. Oh, you never get to do this in the world anymore.
Mum, there's no seatbelts.
This is Barney. He's going to show us his collection of World War II memorabilia. Goodness
dog
me.
tags.
Oh, yes.
One of the dog tags named Peter Joseph.
Yes.
Let's see. That's the one.
And you named your museum after him.
Yeah.
And he's the first dog
Peter
tag
Joseph.
that you...
That's the first one, and then from that 2002, and that was when I started to do my collections and everything. And I had a friend from Saltona. He's from Wisconsin.
Yeah.
He works for, he's an engineer. And then he came down once and then collect all this information.
Yeah.
And then send them all back to his mom at home.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then she does all these like research and then managed to get in touch with all those contacts.
Families,
And then 2 years ago she came down with a folder of all this, records.
Information.
Yeah, information.
Oh, that's really special.
But then the Peter Joseph was like, actually I talked to him. That same guy helped me out to,
Okay.
took me down there, and then we sort of on the satellite phone, communicate, and then managed to track him down. He's still there. That was 3 years ago, 2017.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And we talked to him for about an hour.
Yeah.
And he's still alive and well. I don't know after that now if he's still alive.
He'll be an elderly man, won't he?
Yeah. And then like his job was he sits on the tail gun of those B-24 aircraft.
Yeah.
He's a Navy gunner,
Yeah.
That's why he's a marksman, a good shooter, and so that's why they have to put him.
What a fascinating experience for you.
Yeah.
That would have been incredible.
Yeah.
Don't pull the pins out, boys. Or if you do, just hold on to it so I've got time to run. Yeah. This is traditional shell money.
The ones they call bakiha.
Bakiha.
Yeah.
Traditional
Made out of
shell money.
fossilized clam shells.
Yes.
And those ones are like our traditional currencies.
Yes. Yeah.
Mainly people in Rovena, which is they use them there during those cannibalism, cannibal days.
Yes.
Like these violence, settle disputes.
Yes.
Bride price.
Buy brides.
Bride, yeah.
Yeah, well, they're expensive.
That's
yeah.
That World War II thing was like really cool. He collected so much stuff. You started in like 2002, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. But he had like a whole shit of
World War II.
stuff.
Like what?
Like helmets, torches, everything. Toothbrushes.
Toothbrushes, combs, glasses, machines.
Yeah, but we want to hear about the good stuff, Jay. What else did he have?
He had a rotary engine and lots of big machine guns and lots of bullets.
And grenades.
He had grenades too, and bayonets, and all sorts of cool stuff. There were just a handful of cruising boats remaining in the Solomon Islands during the coronavirus pandemic, and we'd all been requested to stay in the Western Province. There was plenty to do around Nusaghele, so we kept busy. they've got their big net out, put it in a big circle, and they're slowly pulling the circle in. Some of them are managing to jump over the net and out. Others just are getting a bit distressed.
Last night we found gecko on the boat, so put it in this container with lots of the holes, and we're gonna bring it to shore to release it this morning. Oh my gosh.
Oh, look at him. Look at you. Oh, you're so scared. Come on, let's come. And what are you doing, John? I want to see what you're doing. Are you making the baskets? Do you sell these baskets or
Yeah.
do you use them yourself?
Yeah,
You sell them?
yeah. Try again.
Yeah.
Okay. This basket is strong.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
strong.
Yeah. Nearly 50 years by
They last
Yeah.
for a long
a
time.
long time.
Wow. I guess if you take a lot of care making them, they'll last a long time.
Yeah.
Dave's making bread again. I don't know if we can see, but he's plucked out all the weevils from the flour and thrown them in the sink. So we've started putting all of our flour now in the freezer. So this has all been frozen so that the weevils inside will die.
Yay! We are going to replace the impeller for the engine. Right.
So this is your impeller shape, that's what we're replacing.
So this is what we're gonna take out from here, and we're gonna put this one in it.
So what that means is we've got to drop the gearbox off the bottom. So what we have to do is we have to undo the gear linkage, which is just in here, which is what changes from forward, reverse and neutral. So we undo that in a minute. And then there's 4 bolts, 1, 2, and then 2 more on the other side. And then the gearbox and the drive shaft all just pull straight out. You won't break it, that's it, good boy, that's it. And then let go. And we're going to flip this over. There you go, well done. So there's a little lock nut here, and then there's the main one. This one here's the lock nut, and then this is the actual, this joins the linkage together. So we'll just undo that. Right, so we're all done. So in theory now, this should come apart.
Cool.
There we go. Grab that and that. Just put them down. So we're just going to ease this impeller housing off now. Just take this off. Cool. This is the impeller sits there, so that goes back.
Oh, so this one has bent?
It's just, you can see the blades on it. This one's, it's 2 years old, and we use this dinghy every day. So we're just putting some grease on the inside of here. It's rubber grease. So we're going to get that a bit of, yep, we're going to put a bit of grease on it first.
Okay.
Just generally goo it up a bit. Now you see there's a little slot in it.
Yeah. Oh, actually
That lines up. No, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does. It has.
Oh, does it have a way up and it doesn't have a way up? And that comes down over that little key there. There you go. So that's the new impeller in place. Ready? Just keep going until it gets hard and then you just stop. There we go.
So we have to keep on top of these little hives that keep turning up. Can you break it open for us, Dave? Gentle though, because it's a... Wow.
A million of them.
Are they baby ones or are they dead?
They actually look a bit dead, don't they? Maybe they're still growing.
Oh, they're spiders. That's what they've been doing, Dave.
That's why they keep coming back.
I filmed these spiders a little while ago, and I think those wasps are
Eating.
they're eating those spiders.
So I think we should keep the wasps.
Yeah, you probably should have kept the wasps on.
No, but those spiders aren't growing on our boat. They're being brought here.
Then, just for something creepy, we visited the skulls on Skull Island in Vono Lagoon.
The skulls apparently that have the cover on them that we can't see yet, they're the chief skulls. And the other skulls are just the vanquished people that have been brought here. All these skulls have been relocated. They look like they've been here a while now though. Not many of them have any teeth left or their lower jaws.
Mum?
These are the chief skulls up here. Some of them have still got teeth.
Oh yeah, some of these have still got teeth.
Oh, there you go. And they've got the money as well with them. Shell money.
Can we take the money?
No.
Wow.
What do you think, guys? It's pretty freaky, huh?
Can we put a scale on our heads?
No. This court has been lovingly prepared.
International bulle competition.
Yes, it is an international bulle competition. Well done. We've got friends from Zimbabwe, Australia, and us Kiwis.
Yes, that's a bit better.
Although Gary from Zimbabwe has just been telling us he was up at 5 o'clock this morning to prepare the grounds. Don't believe a word the African says.
Sometimes it's great to get off the boat for a day, so we planned a tour through Agnes Lodge in Munda that would take us on a crocodile sighting expedition up a local river. And then we would walk to a waterfall. We spotted one croc, but mostly just enjoyed the change of scenery.